In business statistics, in the 18th lesson, we are going to see some more typical problems in the median. In the previous classes, we have seen about the arithmetic mean and median, and also geometric mean and harmonic mean in the averages. In the last two lessons, we have seen about the median, meaning of median, merits and demerits of the median, and calculation of median for discrete series and individual observations. We have also seen calculation of median for continuous series in a normal distribution, in a distribution where more than or less than frequency exists, in a distribution where missing frequencies are there. There we try to calculate the missing frequencies for the given data. And in this class, we are going to discuss about the median for continuous series when open-ended classes are given, when unequal classes are given, and when midpoints are given. So all these three cases we will see in this lesson. So as I said, we have seen calculation of median in the last lesson when cumulative frequency less than and more than frequency is given. And then we have also seen frequency is not given in the problem. One or two frequencies are missing. Then how to find out the missing frequencies. In this case, for missing frequencies problem, normally the value of the median and the total frequencies are given, that is n, so that we can calculate two missing figures. So in the arithmetic mean also, while we were seeing about the missing frequencies, I have told you that answers will be given when missing data is there. So if one missing data is there, one answer will be given. And if two missing data is there, we require two answers for finding out the missing data. So in the last lesson, we have seen about this. So in this lesson, as I said, we will be seeing open-ended, close-ended, and when unequal class intervals are there, and in some cases when midpoints are given. So in the last 3 classes we have been seeing, or 2 classes we have been seeing about the continuous series. The formula is median is equal to L1 plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into I, where L1 is the lower limit of the class interval, n by 2 is a lower limit of the class interval of the median class, n by 2 is the total frequencies divided by 2, and Cf is the cumulative frequency of the preceding median class interval. F is the frequency of the median class interval, and I is the class interval gap, the median class interval. So this formula we have been seeing in so many cases. We have applied the formula, and I think you are well acquainted with the formula and application of the formula. So in this case, when we are given the unequal class intervals or open-ended, close-ended class intervals, or when midpoints are given instead of class intervals, because class interval is the most important thing we require to know the lower limit of the class interval and to know the median class interval where median lies. So that we have to convert into, the midpoints should be converted to class intervals. So as I said, the formula is this one, and we will see one example for this. This is about the unequal class interval. See, in this problem you can observe the first class interval gap is 10, whereas the second class interval gap is 20, and whereas the third class interval gap is 30, and the fourth class interval gap is 20, and again fifth class interval gap is 10. So first of all we have to find out where the median class lies, which is the median class. That we will find out by adding all the frequencies and dividing total frequencies by 2, that is n by 2. So total frequencies is n, and dividing that by 2 gives you the median class. So we will find out how the class intervals, unequal class intervals, are considered for calculation of the median. So here, as we have done in the earlier problems, we have taken the total frequencies, that is n. N is equal to 60 here, and obviously That is, more clearly we can say n by 2 is 30. That is 60 by 2 is 30. So we got n by 2 value. So n by 2 value is 30. So it is falling in the cumulative frequency of this class. That is third class interval, where lower limit of the class interval is 30 and upper limit of the class interval is 60. Right? Now we will see what is the formula. Median is equal to L1 plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into I. So we require 5 values here. That is, L1 is 30. Since lower limit of the class interval of the median class is 30. Next, n by 2 is 30. That is, n by 2, 60 by 2 is 30. And Cf is this one, preceding the median class, that is 20. And f is the frequency of the median class, that is 30. And I is the gap of the, or the difference of the class interval of the median class, that is 60 minus 30. That is again 30. So we got all the values. Once again I repeat, L1 is 30, n by 2 is 30, Cf is 20, f is 30, and I is 30. So coming to the solution, as we have seen in the earlier problems also, the formula is here and the values are here. As I said, n is equal to 60, n by 2 is equal to 60 by 2, that is 30, L1 is 30, Cf is 20, f is equal to 30, and I is equal to 30. So taking these values, we will go for the solution. So again, I repeated these values for easy remembrance of the previous slide values. L1 is 30. Oh, sorry. N by 2 is 30 actually here. Here some other formula is being used by mistake. Actually, the formula should be L1 plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into I, whereas the other formula, that is L1 plus upper limit minus lower limit divided by f into f minus Cf. This is the other formula actually. So by mistake I have used this one. Okay, I will explain you the correct procedure according to our formula. So the formula is L1 plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into I, whereas L1 is 30, n by 2 is 30, minus Cf is 20, divided by 30 into 10 into 30. Because class interval is 30, this is 30. So 30 plus 30 minus 20, 10 by 30, 10 by 30 into 30. 10 by 30 plus 10 by 30 into 30. That is, this 30 and this 30 is cancelled and 10 is remaining here. So L1 is 10, L1 plus 10 is 30 plus 10 is 40. So the answer is 40. Again, I am sorry that I have used a different formula here. That does not make any difference. Whatever the formula you use, the same answer should be there. You should get the same answer. So we got 40. This is how we will solve the problem. So hence the median value is 40. We will see another example. Now calculate the median for the following frequency distribution. Now the series is given like this, class interval is given like this. Monthly wages are 50 to 80, that is with 30 gap. 80 to 100 is 20 gap. 100 to 110 is 10 gap. And afterwards, we got two class intervals, 110 to 120, 120 to 130 gap with a gap of 20. And again, 130 to 150 is 20 gap. And 150 to 180 is 30. And 180 to 200 is 20 again. So unequal class intervals with the frequency given. So the total frequency comes to 871. 871 means divided by 2, we will get 435.5. So 435.5 we will get in the class interval of 110 to 120. 110 to 120. So now we will get the values in the formula. So as you all know, the formula is median is equal to, that is M is equal to L1 plus N by 2 minus CF by F into I, where L1 is 110, since this is the median class. L1 is 110, N by 2 is 435.5, CF is 297, F is 240, and I is 10. Gap is 10. We will substitute these values in the formula. These are the values. L1 is 110, N by 2 is 435.5, CF is 297, F is equal to 240, and I is equal to 10. So we are substituting the values here. This is L1, this is N by 2, this is CF, this is F, and this is I. So solving this equation, we get 110 plus this gap is 138.5 into 10. This is 10 divided by 240. So we got 110 plus 1385 by 240. That is 5.77 is the result of 1385 divided by 240. That means the median is 115.77. So the median calculated is 115.77. Now we will see another example. This is an example for open-ended class. Open-ended means, please listen carefully, open-ended means this is open-ended class interval where here below is given and here over is given. So there is no lower limit for this class and there is no upper limit for this class. So first of all, we have to assume the lower class interval and upper class interval for both these classes. So actually that does not actually bother what may be the lower limit and upper limit of the first class interval and last class interval, because by taking the total frequencies we may be getting n which is divided by 2, which will give you the median class where it lies, where median lies. So it may be around this one. It may be 4000 to 4099 or 5000 to 5099. So we will take the frequency, total frequencies, and then we will calculate. Here in the open-end classes, we assume that all the classes are having same class intervals. Yesterday also I have explained you. The same, less than frequency, above frequency, all this. Same, that is also open-ended, close-ended schemes. And the open-end classes are converted accordingly. So we'll assume that uniform gap is maintained. So here in all the cases 1000 is there. So here 2000 to 2099 and 8000 to 8999 is the class intervals. But you have a gap of 1 here. So that we have to rectify. In the arithmetic mean also I have explained you how to rectify that. So adding deducting 0.5 here, deducting 0.5 here and adding 0.5 here. That means 4999.5 and 5999.5. In each class interval we have to do that. So we have assumed 2000 to 2999 here. That is 1999.5 to 2999.5. So this is the first class interval of your series. So likewise you have to convert. The second one is 2999.5 to 3999.5, 3999.5 to 4999.5 and so on. So we will see the solution, then you will understand. Here is the solution. This is the adjustment class intervals of the open-end classes. So this is how you will, here we are deducting 0.5 and here we are adding 0.5. Okay, right. Now the total frequency is 250. Since n is equal to 250, n by 2 is used for determining the median class, where median lies. So n by 2 is naturally 125. So n by 2 is falling here, 125 is falling here in this median class. So the lower limit of the class interval is 3999.5 to 4999.5. With a gap of 1000 and with a frequency of 70, with a cumulative frequency of 65 to the preceding median class preceding cumulative frequency. So likewise, we have to take the values. Now it is a normal problem. We will apply the formula m is equal to L1 plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into I. So applying the formula, we have values like this. L is equal to 3999.5, n by 2 is 125, Cf is 65, f is 70, and I is 1000. So substituting these values in the formula, we got 125 minus 65 by 70 into 1000. The equation will give you the result 3999.5 plus 60 into 1000. 125 minus 65 is 60 into 1000 divided by 70. That will give you 3999.5 plus 857.14. So the result is 4856.64. The median class is 4856.64. So it is falling here, right? So this is the procedure of calculating the median in the open-end classes. Hence, the median is 4856.64. In the next topic, we will see how median is calculated when midpoints are given. The steps for finding out the class interval, that is to convert the midpoints to the class intervals. We have to find out the upper and lower limits of classes for the given midpoints of the class intervals. Then we have to decide median class by using the n by 2 formula. So the new thing we will see in this concept is how to convert the midpoints to the class interval. After converting the midpoints to the class interval, the problem will be a normal one, which we have seen in the earlier concepts. So we will see how the midpoints are converted to upper and lower limits. So this you already know, everybody knows. We will take one example for this. Here, you please listen carefully when I am explaining you how to convert this mid value to the class intervals. Here, we know the formula for calculating the mid values. You please note down when I repeat the formula which we have seen earlier. Midpoint is equal to, you please write it down. Midpoint is equal to upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. I repeat, midpoint is equal to upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. That means the upper limit and lower limit are added, which is divided by 2. So here we find out midpoints, but this is the reverse case. Here you first observe the gap between the mid values. Gap between the mid values of one class interval to another class interval is 10. That is 125 minus 115, 10. 135 minus 125 is 10. 145 minus 135 is 10. 155 minus 145 is 10. And so on. Finally, 195 minus 185 is 10. So, the gap in the class interval is 10. Gap means upper limit minus lower limit is equal to, right? So, gap is 10. Simple logic is you divide the gap by 2. I hope you are writing one step by another step. Again, I repeat. First of all, you find out the gap between the midpoints. That is, second midpoint minus first midpoint is equal to difference of the class interval. I repeat, second midpoint minus first midpoint is equal to difference in the class interval. That is the first step. Now, second step. Divide the gap in the first step by 2. Divide the gap in the first step by 2. For example, If the gap is 10, then according to second step, 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. Now third step, deduct 5 from the midpoint to get the lower limit of the class interval. Actually, in the place of 5, you write gap. Gap by 2. You write gap by 2 in place of 5. I repeat, deduct gap by 2 from the midpoint to get the class interval, lower limit of the class interval. Deduct gap by 2 from the midpoint to get the lower limit of the class interval. Next step, add gap by 2 to the midpoint to get the upper limit of the class interval. Right? So we got lower limit and upper limit. For example, if the midpoint is 115 and gap is 10, if the midpoint is 115 and gap is 10, comma, then lower limit is equal to 115 plus lower limit is equal to 115 minus 10 by 2. Lower limit is equal to 115 minus 10 by 2 is equal to 115 minus 5. Therefore, lower limit is 110, that is 110. Now we will see the upper limit. Upper limit is equal to 115 plus 10 by 2. 115 plus 10 by 2. is equal to 115 plus 5. Therefore, upper limit is equal to 120. Hence, the class interval is 110 to 120. The class interval is 110 to 120. So the first class interval is 110 to 120. And we have 10 gap here. So 110 to 120, 120 to 130, 130 to 140, 140 to 150, 150 to 160, 160 to 170, 170 to 180, 180 to 190, 190 to 200. So this is the class intervals. Now you can solve the problem in this same way as we have done in the earlier problems by using the formula. That is, the formula is median is equal to L1 plus n by 2 minus Cf by F into I. Right? So we will see the solution. See, the steps are there. As I said, mid values of class intervals of a continuous series are given. The difference between two mid values is 10. That is 10 by 2 is equal to 5. Deduct 5 from each mid value to find lower limit, and add 5 from each mid value to find upper limit. The same I have explained you, and you have written the points. Hence the classes are 110 to 120, 120 to 130, 130 to 140, and so on. The calculation is, the total frequency is 390. So n by 2 is 195. N by 2 is 195. That means this is the median class. This is the median class. Right? So L1 is 150, n by 2 is 195, CF is 151, F is 116, and I is 10. So we got all the values. We will find out the median. So these are the values. We will see the solution. This is the solution. 150 plus 195 minus 151 by 116 into 10. That is, the difference is, the solution of the equation is 3.79 plus 150. That is 153.79. So the median is 153.79. We will see another example. Midpoints are 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. So we'll go to the steps. First, you find the gap between the midpoints. Again 10. So 10 by 2 is 5. You deduct 5 from this and add 5 to this to get the lower limit and upper limit. Lower limit is 0 for the first class interval and upper limit is 10. So the class interval is 0 to 10 for this, 10 to 20 for this, 20 to 30 for this, 30 to 40 for this, 40 to 50 for this. This is the solution. Since the total frequency is n is equal to 28, n by 2 is 14. So we get the values as this is the median class, this is the median class. This is the median class. This is F. This is CF. So n by 2 is 14. I is 10. So we'll see the solution. So same values we got here. Here we got here. Same values. We are substituting the values here. 20 plus 14 minus 12 divided by 8 into 10. That is 20 by 80. 20 plus 20 by 80. That is 2.5 plus 20. So this is the median of the given problem. Hence the median is 22.5. So we'll see what we have seen in the lesson, a summary. So as we know, the formula for finding the median is L1 plus n by 2 minus CF by F into I. So no need to convert the unequal classes, but open-end classes has to be adjusted and converted. So that procedure we have seen. And we have also seen how to convert the lower limit and upper limit when midpoints are given. So we have seen calculation of median in continuous series with different criterias, with different conditions, cumulative frequency, missing frequency, open-end class, midpoints, unequal class intervals, all the way different varieties of the problems we have seen. So you please practice all the example problems thoroughly, and also practice the assignment problems, and you clearly understand how to calculate the median. So with this, we have come to an end of the median concept. So in the next lesson, we will be starting the mode, meaning of mode, and other concepts. And before that, we will see what are the deciles, percentiles, quartiles, etc. So in the next lesson, we will be seeing about the quartiles, deciles, and percentiles. After that, we will go to the mode. So I request you to practice the assignment problems given here in the lesson, and get acquainted with the application of the median formula and calculation of the median. So we have 4 assignment problems. So thank you very much. Practice all the assignments.